Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and this is where we discuss everything about the stock market's opening action. Also, help you understand which way are the markets going to be trading right on a very important day when we are looking ahead at the RBI monetary policy review meeting. Remember that the RBI is expected to raise rates for the second time in the year 2022. The first time happened in an off-cycle raise, and for the second time in a scheduled meeting between June 6 to June 8 that gets over to, today. And in a half an hour's time we will hear the RBI governor Shakti Kanta Das really talk about what does he really believe the monetary policy committee is looking at in terms of the repo rate, the direction of the inflation and growth forecast for India going forward from here. The markets have actually opened on a volatile and a sticky wicket right ahead of the RBI policy. There is slight bit of nervousness that you can actually see. 55,150 for the Sensex right at the opening level. The Nifty is hovering near 16,400 mark. Very subdued and mixed kind of trade is actually you're witnessing right now. In terms of some stocks, Tata Steel, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Bajaj Finserv, SBI, Dr. Reddy's, Axis Bank, Asian Paints, these are the top gainers. On the lower side, you do have some IT names, Maruti Suzuki, Reliance Industries, Nestle as the top losers. So some rate sensitive sectors also coming under pressure at this point in time. The broader markets, the mid and the small cap indices, rising just marginally by 0.1% in the early trade right now. At the opening bell, you're seeing a whole host of FMCG stocks, Britannia, Nestle, Tata Consumer as the top losers, down about 1.5% odd in the trade today. On the gaining side, you have some commodity names like ONGC still hovering on the upside, SBI Life, Tata Steel still holding up. India VIX, however, slipped marginally in early trade today at about weakness of, say, for example, 1% could actually be seen on the India VIX, 1.5%, but still remains above that 20-odd level mark. In terms of the sectors today, there is a mixed trade happening right there. So the Nifty has now slipped below that 16,400 mark. Remember that this is the crucial sacrosanct level that all the traders and technical analysts have been talking to us about, that how this is very, very important. Now, whether after the policy, the markets are able to pull up is something that we'll keep an eye out on. Pharma index is down by 0.5% today. FMCG down 0.9%. IT is slightly down. Auto is slightly down. So all rate sensitives you're seeing on the downward side. Realty still holding up marginally. However, the banking stocks still pulling up the index on a slighter note as well. Metals are up at this point in time. The media stocks are up as well. Financial services just about subdued in today's trading session. On the gaining side, you again have M&M. Titan has recovered from yesterday's sharp lows as well, about 1% up in today's trading session. The market breadth still favoring the declines, 32 declines as far as the Nifty is concerned, with 18 advances right now. 0.25% of a downtick can actually be seen on the Nifty50 at this point in time. Now, all eyes on the RBI's monetary policy review. What can you really expect? One, rate hike will happen. That is the biggest expectation, anywhere between 25 to 50 basis points. Our Business Today poll did indicate 41% of the respondents believed that 25 basis points will be hiked. 34% believe that 50 basis points can be hiked today. So all that eyes on the quantum of the rate hike today, but it's a given that the repo rate will be hiked for the second time in a row. Also talk about the inflation forecast. You will have to see how the revised inflation forecast is going to be seen as well. The revised forecast for today on the inflation level is going to be somewhere higher as expected from the earlier forecast of 5.7% odd. Now, when you talk about the growth forecast or so, all eyes will be on that as well. However, CRR, will the RBI go ahead and increase that liquidity measure, which it did 50 basis points last time around? Well, there is some economists that do believe that there is no need for hiking the CRR at this point in time. All of those factors will be very, very important to track as we move forward from here. Of course, all eyes on RBI policy and its impact on the market. So do stay tuned on to Business Today TV. You will see a live coverage of the RBI monetary policy, the governor's speech as well. And post that, we will do an extensive analysis of what the policy decisions really mean for you and for your wallet as well. How does it impact your lives, your auto loans, your home loans, your personal loans? How do your deposits and savings change? All of that coming up over after that policy as well. So today's destination for you, post the RBI policy decisions, of Shaktikanta Das will be Business Today TV. So do stay tuned.